Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Bobby Royston, and this is The Summary. Last Thursday was the final debate between I'm Too Old and I Can't Count How Many Lies I've Told. So, due to how hectic and uninformative the last debate was, for this debate both candidates would have their mics muted when it is not their turn to speak. Essentially, this is two kids getting into a fight and then the parents stepping in and taking their phones away. But this is good, to be honest, because now both candidates can get their messages across to the American people. For example, Biden talked about how he wants to expand Obamacare. And Trump, well, he's hoping to unveil his plan that will replace Obamacare within the next couple hundred years. But this is the important thing to remember. Just because the Donald didn't yell as much as he normally does not mean that he didn't say some crazy ass shit.
I am the least racist person. I can't even see the audience because it's so dark. But I don't care who's in the audience. I'm the least racist person in this room.
Yeah, right. The day you stop being racist is the day Lucas will get a girlfriend. It definitely can happen, but it's very unlikely. COVID-19. When are we going to stop talking about this? Now, even though Trump has returned from edge of extinction and now has claimed immunity for the next tribal council, the Vice President Mike Pence and his staff have not been so lucky.
Vice President Mike Pence's office announced Chief of Staff Mark Short has tested positive for COVID-19. NBC News has also learned that his outside political advisor, Marty Obst, tested positive days earlier as well. And this morning, an anonymous source tells the New York Times that 3 additional Pence staff members have tested positive too.
Well, let's see. Okay, I've got Donald Trump, I've got the press secretary, I've got Chris Christie, I've got Melania, I've got Hope Hicks, and I've got Kellyanne Conway. Damn it! I'm missing just one to get COVID-19 bingo. But I mean, you'd think since the virus is spreading through the White House quicker than Donald Trump can ruin the country, they'd finally accept that they messed up, they'd take responsibility for it, and then they'd shift things and go into a different direction. I'm sorry. Don't kid yourself.
With polls showing a majority of Americans unhappy with his handling of the virus, President Trump now laser-focused on a new target, the nation's leading infectious disease expert.
I don't want to hurt him. He's been there for about 350 years.
The president began his day of attacks on Fauci on a call with campaign staffers.
People are tired of hearing Fauci and all these idiots. Fauci's a disaster. If I listen to him, we have 500,000 deaths.
The president later on the trail in Arizona, tying Fauci to Biden.
And you know, Biden wants to lock it down. He wants to listen to Dr. Fauci. He wants to listen to Dr. Fauci. And he is a wonderful guy. I like him. He just happens to have a very bad arm. He has a bad arm.
What the does that mean? Mr. I use 2 hands to drink a water bottle because my hands are too small to just use one. Take responsibility for your actions. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the summary is adding one more person to the crew. Please welcome the summary's new correspondent, Mr. Lucas Berg. Hey Lucas, how are you?
I'm fine.
Is something wrong?
Single lives matter.
No, Lucas, that was just go to your segment.
That was something. Welcome to a new segment called Weird Statistics. These stats can make you happy, sad, horny? I'm kidding. Or am I? You'll find out. Did you know that 2 out of every 5 Americans can't name a single freedom protected by the First Amendment? Now, I bet when those people got asked what's a freedom protected by the First Amendment, they said guns with no hesitation. Next, Americans read for personal interest for 10 minutes or less per day. And more than 36 million, get ready for this, U.S. adults cannot read above a 3rd grade level. What? That's so surprising, because if there's one thing America's known for, it's being smart. Let's just say it makes a lot of sense considering where our country is. Did you know that we collectively receive about 2.4 billion robocalls per month? Personally, I don't get this one. Sometimes I get calls from people who need me to PayPal them $50,000 because I need insurance, and then I give it to them, and my debt grows bigger and bigger, and my subconscious eats at me night after night. I wake up in a cold sweat every night knowing my impending doom awaits me. This makes me not want to wake up every single morning. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you're looking for a ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I have acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you let my money go now, that will be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you, I will find you, and I will kill you. Yeah, I'll kill the robocall people. The average American eats nearly 13 pounds of ice cream per year. But we all know this guy and his gang of professional eaters really make up most of that number. Trump's gut helps too.
Alright, thank you so much, Lucas. I'll see you around. Well, guys, this is the end of
Bobby,
today's show. I hope you all enjoyed. What?
Well, no, I heard you and Lucas talking about large orange things, so I'd figured I'd hop in.
Oh, okay. Take it away.
Speaking of round orange things, Travis Ganger recently grew one of the largest pumpkins ever grown, weighing in at over a ton. To be precise, 2,350 lbs's. That's a lot. He showed his massive vegetable over a live stream at the World Championship Pumpkin Weigh-Off. The dude's stacked now, too. The event gives you $7 for every pound of pumpkin. So the guy got $16,450. That's a lot. I mean, it's still less than Mr. Beast's friends make for playing hide and seek. But what did break a world record was this chicken nugget. That fateful day, that dead chicken became the farthest a chicken nugget has ever traveled into the cosmos. 110,000 feet. It turns out this is a PR stunt done by the head of a popular supermarket chain in North Wales. I don't even know sea creatures could run supermarkets. Staying on the topic of Europe, a 10-year-old kid and his dad hiked all the way from England to Italy. That's freaking far. 1,700 miles to be precise. They set up everything to be COVID safe, and they had a great time. Bro, this kid took cross-country to the next level. Bobby and Lucas are getting all excited over their mile times, their 3-mile races. Like, they got nothing on this guy. Now that you don't completely desire the sweet release of death, now I'm gonna bring you back over to Bobby. Take it away.
Alright, Nick, thank you so much. I'll see you around. Well, guys, this is the end of today's show. Obviously, this was a very, very different one than the previous episodes that have come out. And yeah, there will be a lot more like these. Thank you to Nick and Lucas for coming on board as my 2 new writers and correspondents on the show. But yeah, this is the end of today's show. I hope you all enjoyed. And there are still more things that are going to be coming out on the channel very, very soon. Things are getting exciting. But for right now, guys, this is the end of today's show. I hope you all enjoyed. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already to stay updated with the channel. Have an amazing day whenever you are watching this, and I will see you guys in the next one.